hopefully my internet won't absolutely tank. If it does tank, we're taking a week off of Let's Plays. We're so off of... Be right back. Hey guys, this is U95. Here's C. Gullius.
Hello.
Blaze 66666666666.
Hello.
And Red X Parasite. Eh. And today, boom. Okay, I thought for a second I picked the Master Duel. Just I'm like, wait, it ended on the thing. The eternal doom of Doom.
Like the doom wasn't so eternal.
Anyway, welcome to the level Super Gore Nest.
Please remain calm. You may notice a slight change in the environment. Fear not. It's all part of the plan.
The
Capitalist.
Super Gore Nest location is nearby. This is the site where the invasion began.
It's
The
nothing
oldest and
personal.
most corrupted
It's only
location on
for
the
the
planet.
profit.
The Ark fought hard, but they were eventually driven out by the demons.
Look at its little teeny tiny arms now. Big man got teeny tiny arms. Is that a fucking truck that I saw being by one of the... You know, I should probably learn what the fuck the shield makey guys are. Uh, Carcass.
I've landed on a street lamp completely on purpose.
Nice. I will say that the game you're playing sometimes has a tendency to launch me up. Chainsaw the enemy and have
This, sometimes I leave them alive though to actively abuse the fact that they put a shield up that I can then explode with the plasma. Oh,
carcasses.
God. Yeah, the shield makes it
That's you just a joke that makes complete sense and also falls within our old wheelhouse, Shadow. It's a picture of a person, and it's Yuri Lowenthal. Yosuke Hanamura, voice English version, uncredited. And then there's the one below it, which is Yaoi Hyenthal, which is credited with Shadow Yosuke.
God.
Yuri, the Yaoi Lowenthal. I love stupid jokes like that.
Yuri Lowenthal implies the existence of Yaoi Lowenthal.
You know, I saw another video. It's just 4 characters that Yuri Lowenthal has faced, and it's like, yay, Fortnite finally has Yuri, and someone was like, "That's not Yuri," and then someone's like, someone replied to that, and it's just like, "That's not Yuri," and someone explained to him, "They're all Yuri Lowenthal." And they're like, "Oh, I'm stupid."
some good 4-way Yuri.
Nope. Okay, give me a second. Oh, please don't. Keyboard, don't crash into anything, please. Just for 5 fucking seconds. Can you? I also saw on Twitter a video of like explaining high functioning autism with ducks.
Did I miss an opportunity? I missed an opportunity for a shortcut creation while I was up there.
Oof.
It would be possible to go back around, but I want to see what's going on with these guys down here first. Just patrolling, I guess.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. You're under arrest.
Let me take that
Workbench.
Also, I think this is one of the most vertical Doom levels I've played.
Pretty vertical, yeah.
I hate the whiplash enemies. They're that weird combo of not... They don't feel like a heavy enemy, but they are technically are. Hi, Binky.
Just beat themselves up.
The battle droids.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Like, basically, if a regular battle droid has a grenade, there's a 9 times out of 10 it's gonna blow itself up. And there's a 1 chance it'll still blow itself up, but it'll blow itself up and you up. So... You
Fair to kill you. Can you just shoot at me so that I can deflect it? Hey, look, they listened.
I mean, if you get the blaster pistol upgrade, you can shoot at it. Just be like...
And I will... Oh, great. I will certainly try out the other forms, but I don't imagine I'm going to like the two-handed sword, like the great sword one. Blaster, maybe.
Blaster's a bit thing. It allows you to have the same thing that Single Blade did in the previous one, but a little bit more, but a little bit less options. Again, like, the thing is, like, all your power attacks come from the blaster, and the issue is with my thing is I have no power attacks that don't require it. So you can just end it with you don't have power attacks, because, like, you kind of just use it as a...
My brothers and sisters, let's hope to make our friends transition into their new world a comfortable one.
Alright,
Anything for me to eat in?
I guess I will give Micro Missiles more of a chance in this playthrough than I did in the last one. This is a perfectly good mall. Now it's just covered in gore nest.
I think I realized what the map icon was now. Also, you said this is a perfectly good mall. I was just like, Darkfall?
I mean, he did have his newest episode.
The melee weapon.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Boom! Oh, no! No! Not now! Not now! So, we just ran into our first empowered demon.
The Power Demons are the remnant of what was going to be a full-on Dark Souls style invasion system.
Get me the fuck out of...
Where you would join someone else who's playing the story as a demon to fight them. Now, Empowered Demons are just... If someone dies to a specific demon, they're added to a pool of when someone else gets to this point, that demon might be stronger.
It's just, dude, the way you first described it made me think of like
It really
That's what
was.
was going to be originally, but they didn't come through it.
you know, probably for the best. Also, I was thinking, like, what does it do if you just played the game offline?
A, they don't show up, and also B, there's a setting to just turn them off even if you are online.
Okay, cool.
In a lot of games with invasions, there's only like one game where I think where you can't turn invasions off even if it's offline, and that's technically because of the fact that it just spawns the invasion character.
You know, all of the Dark Souls have offline NPC invasions. And the only one, however, every Dark Souls and Elden Ring have you need to opt in. Technically, it's opt into invasions. It's a side effect of doing something else that also turns on invasions. If you don't do that other thing, you can't get invaded.
Yes. We also miss out on important NPCs, which particularly makes it.
Except for Dark Souls 2, where you cannot opt out at all.
Is that on the list why Dark Souls 2 is like the weakest Dark Souls entry?
It's not
There's also
necessarily the
some other
weakest.
That's not
mechanical
even the
things.
top
No,
two.
it's Dark Souls 2 is the most hated Dark Souls entry for multiple reasons, and that's low on the list.
Dark Souls 2 Scholar, the first sin, is considered better than Dark Souls.
No, but more people hate it because of all of the changes they did to enemy placements.
Weird. I heard everyone loved it.
Nope.
Makes sense.
Dark
Souls
Souls
fans.
fans prefer original to Scholar.
Dang it. Realized the reason I did go down there and unlock the thing was because there were enemies down there, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to disturb those enemies right now.
You know, Dark Souls 2 doesn't have the same kind of like humanity or Ember system that 1, 3, and Elden Ring kind of does it differently, where you get more health and resistances to certain things, but in exchange you can be invaded. Now, Dark Souls 2, you can just be invaded, and it's equivalent to Halloween, which is what the humanity and Ember also are related to in 1 and 3. Dark Souls 2's equivalent of it is just every time you die, you lose 5% of your max health.
That's one of the reasons why Dark Souls 2 is so fucking hated.
Up to 50% total, and the way to undo it is a limited resource. I do believe there's like a late game farm you can do, but also one of the things that Dark Souls 2 does is unless you join the Make Everything Even Harder covenant, after you've killed an enemy from 10 to 20 times from respawning, it despawns forever.
Until New Game Plus. But you can also New
Or-
Game
or
Plus an area
seconds.
without Yeah, you can New Game Plus an area without New Game Plusing an area, which is confusing to say.
There is a also limit, or again, I think there's a late game farm you can do, but there's an also limited resource where you can burn an ascetic at a fire, and that location respawns everything and goes up one New Game Plus difficulty level. Also, like I said, you can join the Covenant of Champions, which is prominently right dead center in the middle of the main town. Well, that makes everything way harder, but all including making enemies never despawn. Meanwhile, the actual path you have to take from the main town to continue the story is like hidden behind a wall and down a ledge.
No, wait, stop. I want to use you for moving around. Because that's what I assume you're for.
Come back. Red wants to move it, move it.
Oh,
But yes,
okay,
I
that's,
am no longer capable of moving it.
that's nice. Like, if you zoom out far enough, it actually shows you what the bounds of the map are. Like, the overall area.
Yeah.
Because with this plan, it's like, yeah, you could just keep going. You won't because it's a video game. And they're not going to make, you know, a whole planet. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe they could. There's a thing, except I probably can't tame it yet. Ow. Fetch. I love how they do the red flash, you should dodge this, and then you, like, if you didn't already, like, if you weren't already preparing for that, you just don't have time to react.
Yeah. Anyway, meet buff totems. Try to find them.
Yeah. Start an arena. Everyone's growing strong. Oh no, time to play hide and seek unless they're trying to kill you to weaken them. Alternatively, don't weaken them because they're not invincible enough. They're just very strong.
Where the fuck is the buff totem?
This is the arena I remember in it. It's like through a teleporter into like a side room.
Yeah, it's in a side room. I just have to find the teleporter. Or maybe that's the one where they have it fucking on, where you can't get to it until you kill everyone. They want to show off the effect of the buff totem.
It may also be a level like first wave. It's like, here, isn't this much harder? Now you can deal with it.
Oh yeah, there.
Remember, demons can be defensive turtles. Refer to that
And then
as
there's
mortal challenge.
the third fight in part 2 of the DLC, where you're forced into a very small area where there's a buff totem out of bounds, basically. You're given a like, it's like 2 Mancubus across radius area you have to exist in, and if you go out of bounds, you slowly take damage. And there's a buff totem out there.
Ah.
You know what I did? I just saw that Mancunians comprise the existence of a woman.
And then when you've done,
Wouldn't
when
that be a
you're done
manky
fighting
bit,
couple-
bitch?
This.
No,
when
this
you're
is not.
actually
This is
done
not.
fighting-
This is not trying to be trying to be offensive to women. This is offensive to Mankibus because fuck Mankibus.
Yeah, and then once you're done fighting in the small area, and they're like, all right, we'll pull the walls back so you can actually go do the totem properly. They spawn like 10 pinkies on you instantly.
Yeah.
I love how we have just not chocobos.
Yep. Not chocobos on Kobo are great.
Well, more specifically, they pull away the limited arena and spawn 10 pinkies between you and the buff totem. Remember, this is the third fight in a DLC that didn't come out immediately, so people may have played a bit and then stopped playing to take a break. Like, oh, next bit of DLC's come out, let's go back and play that. Immediately third fight of the DLC.
Yeah. I don't care that took a full fucking a full health bar to just deal with. Like a full life. I just want to get that done with.
Laurel green. Laurel. Laurel.
Oh no.
I think I still prefer the metal look over green, like mostly green and like one red paint.
On
A lightsaber.
right. I forgot the customization just goes hit balls deep. Like
Here, do everything.
just like do you want your Cal Kestis to look like Cal Katarn? You can. Except he's redhead, not brunette. I think
He's definitely ginger.
yeah. I was just questioning Kyle Katarn's thing. Hair color, because I haven't. It's been a while since I've.
No, right, that was already like damaged. Like, why did that do so much damage? It did. Rumor. It smells like a side quest to me.
Yeah. Also, the more you return to the bar on Kobo, you've gone to the bar, right?
Nope. I'm like just getting into the actual main town area now.
It sounded like the bar is a hub zone.
The bar.
Makes sense.
The bar is basically like where you have like all the side characters.
It's the Exploration Guild.
It is basically the place you go back if you want to get some cool side info from everyone, or like, or listen to music. Listen to such music as I don't know if Lofty Neck is... Like, I don't remember if Lofty Neck is in the game, but if it is, that'd be great. Or like, the theme from... The opening theme from the first game, I forget. It's done by the guys who do the Mongolian, the Mongolian, throat singing, guys. Like, they're really good. I listened to a few of their songs. I didn't just do it just for this. Well, that's how I get back here. Alright, you know what? I'll do what you guys do. And have the... I go fast.
To go fast.
Earth is the melting pot of the universe.
I have discovered an easier way of dealing with the annoying brambles.
Yay.
Just, you know, push them into something so that they're stunned and can't
Nice.
hit you. I do appreciate how the game gives you experience for just finding stuff. It's very reminiscent of Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice try there. I knew one of them wasn't going to be dead. Hello, robot. Yeah, you're on top. I feel like I'm reluctant to like change how BD looks. Like I like that.
Look, when you get more stuff, then you might like enjoy like a little bit extra. Oh, I'm in lava! Okay, less of a problem. I got a full heal.
Don't mind me of the classic feeling where it's like you gotta step on danger floors to get to where you need to go. You'll be lucky if there's a suit, you know.
They only give you a suit in the later levels if it's like, oh hey, you're gonna be in there a lot, so here's like 3 suits. Off with your head. thought he wouldn't be chainsawed. He thought
Then they decided to exist in the wrong game.
You know, I should probably lower the amount of the... Or at least, like, when I make my fried rice, just, like, do half of it one day and half of it the next day. Because I feel like I'm dying. I took off my headphones, but I feel like I'm fucking dying. I know I'm not, but it's the fucking gas from the thing. So like when I make my thing, I'm gonna just make half of it then. And
Oh, cool. We're just doing the right order. Awesome.
oh yeah, I honestly forgot about the Rancor.
Every Star Wars game has to have one.
Seriously.
I should load stone.
And then most Star Wars games aren't good.
What the
Fun fact: Force Unleashed 2 technically has, I think, like one Rancor, and you don't have to fight it because it gets eaten by something that's fucking bigger than a Rancor.
Yeah.
Because at that point, between the two games, you've probably killed more Rancors than you could probably count.
Two more keys will be required to open the passage. Find them.
Can I go back to the Mega Gore nest?
Yeah.
I would like to be able to get all the secrets, game. Even though I don't know where the fuck they are. Oh. Did you lose your fool? Did
Wait.
Are you in the cave?
Okay, I can climb out of this arena.
Are you in the cave?
Yes.
Cave of Wonders?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd call a Rancor a wonder.
But would you call it awesome? As in, it makes you awe?
The fucking stepping attack is like the fucking worst. Oh, come on.
Guys, I never had to think about ammo again. I got the infinite ammo cheat.
Did you ever think about ammo before that?
A little bit.
I did. I get ammo.
I ran out of shotgun shells occasionally.
I mean, in Doom 2016, I never, like, after I got, like, the super shotgun to be able to just fire one shotgun shell per thing, I really didn't have to worry about ammo. So, this game, ammo is a constant.
me guess. I have unlocked charms. That's what it sounds like. That's pretty much what it is. Complete with charm notches and some charms taking up additional
For the
slots.
badges.
It's this thing called perks. I've defeated it, but I still think like the stepping attack is like
You.
really annoying.
UAC,
When you get later
It's
stuff,
really
though, that
hard to like get out of the range of it while it's going on, and you will often just get hit by like 2 or even like it did 3 of them one time. It basically just comboed me from full health to death.
Sorry
This
about
is
that.
on an easier difficulty too.
You're on normal, right? Like,
Not
what?
anymore.
Oh, you're on easy? Fair.
the UAC.
I'm gonna be honest, the game is difficult, and I don't expect people to, like, if you, like, here's the thing, I understand where you're coming from, Fred, because, like, you don't have all the time in the world. I
I think that's the main thing. It's just like I want to get through the game and experience the story. And I know that if I play it on a harder difficulty, the only thing we would really do is just make it take longer.
Yeah. Honestly, there's also, like, the easiest difficulty, which is basically just experience the story difficulty.
I'm not doing that.
Yet. I thought, like, a couple times, I was playing on normal and I thought about changing difficulty, but, like, I have the buff of, I have the infinite time buff. You don't.
Perks.
Shadow, what debuff does the infinite time buff give you? Joblessness,
Procrastination.
procrastination.
I have infinite time. I'm gonna use it.
You know, the Doctor is one of the few people with the infinite time buff that I would say, like, makes active. He tries to make active use of the infinite time buff. Like, guy's got a longer lifespan than elves, I'd say. Okay, not necessarily per life, but like.
How many lives that he has? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he basically, from what it seems like, he has infinite lives. From what I've last seen. Like.
Oh, the space hill. What are we talking about?
Who? Doctor Who.
Ah, yes.
The Doctor from Doctor Who.
He's basically got infinite. He's got the infinite life hack.
Now, anyway.
I mean, judging from the retcon, he probably always had it.
Yes. The retcon is that they always did, but it was unaware.
Unlike most
Which
people,
one are we talking
I'm
about here?
a timeless child.
I meant like what thing that he didn't know that he had.
The infinite. Before, whole thing is originally Time Lords had 12.
One.
Oh yeah. So it's like you're talking about the fact that they granted him another.
No.
cycle of regeneration. No.
Since then, it's been
No.
retconned that Time Lord's regeneration originated from him because he's not actually a Time Lord, and they reverse engineered.
He's
his
the
infinite
original
and
Time Lord,
and
basically.
blocked his memory of it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wait, when was this?
during
Which series? Or
13.
which Doctor, maybe?
13.
Okay, so... Okay, yeah, that's a gap in my experience.
I happen to have like a lot of fucking clips down my thing, so I kind of decide, you know what? I kind of honestly the retcon doesn't bug me because like it's one of the longest running television shows in history. Like you're going to have something like that. Like,
I mean, yeah, here's the thing, like, that's basically been the MO of Doctor Who since its inception, is just like...
infinite bullshit go!
We will make things up as we go along.
And you will enjoy, and you will at least attempt to enjoy it. But nowadays it's people bitching just because it's like... I feel like a lot of the bitching, a good half of the bitching is, oh, it's woke or some shit. I'm like, get off your fucking...
Where have you been? It's...
Where have you been? This is Doctor Who. Probably the most...
Like, you could go back, at least, you know, I don't know about, like, pre-modern Who, but at least in modern Who, you know, like... Even as far back as like what 10th Doctors, like we have a lesbian couple, like
yeah.
I haven't I barely watched Doctor Who in general, but like I watched a lot of clips. I've supported the official release. I bought the DVDs of the of 9, 10, 11, 12. Why not get more from the past, Shadow? Because it's kind of hard to go all the way back then. It's like, do you know how many seasons that is?
Yeah.
I just figured I would go with what I like. Stuff that's been around since I've been alive. Like,
I don't blame you. Like I started with modern Who.
it feels so weird that to hear Britney Spears toxic in a Doctor Who.
Come on.
You know that you're toxic. Moisturize me.
Moisturize, man.
Have you seen the fucking Utopia?
Yeah. I was thinking about that. Where the fuck have I heard about that? I need to get
I'm trying it.
Utopia. The fuck do I do about this?
I'm trying out the single-bladed lightsaber style again. I think really the only thing that I like miss from dual-bladed is being able to cancel your attacks, which is just always a nice thing to be able to do.
Like dual blade, as in
a game like this, the dual wield. Sorry. Yeah, double-bladed lightsaber. I don't know. Just call it staff. Let's call it staff.
oh the staff.
It's not, the staff doesn't have the canceling, it's the dual wield.
Yeah. Which do you prefer, the double blade or the dual?
I mean, you can have two stances. I've been using the dual wield and the double bladed. Double bladed for, you know, groups of multiple enemies or just lots of projectile fire. And then the dual wield for single enemies.
You know, the thing is, like, I don't remember what exactly I used them for, but again, I've mentioned that I've used the blaster and the dual wield because I was kind of using it as a way, like, to see, like, how exactly that would... I've already been here. God damn it, Shadow. Fine. I guess I can't make any more progress on secrets until after I get more shit done. Don't you hate that? So, Red, actually, speaking of Star Wars, how do you feel about, like, modern Star Wars thing of adding, like, actual real-life songs, but Star Wars versions of them?
What do you mean?
I think for, what was the last show before, like, they did a hiatus on shows for like a year? The one where they're trying to get the pirate's treasure.
Oh, Skeleton Crew?
Yeah, Skeleton Crew. I think Skeleton Crew had had hold on. I remember, like, Star Wars doing something with a theme from, like, a song from real life, but now I can't fucking remember it for the life of me. Almost like Shadow has the memory of a fucking goldfish at times. Actually, no. It's like the goldfish can remember some things better than me. Goldfish can remember where he puts his keys.
Don't forget the UAC Mortally Challenged Appreciation Parade today at 0900 hours.
No, Empowered Demon! Fuck off! Up, 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 no, no, I'm not even dying to the same power demon. What the fuck was attacking? Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that time I died to the empowered demon. But yes, I know how to deal with the Mancubus game. That wasn't what took half my fucking health game. That'd be this fucker. Spectre. I'm from Spectre, Mr. Bond.
No, Mr. Bond.
I expected it.
Oh, cool. And in fact, they're fighting each other. Just sit back and let it unfold.
You don't want to join the party?
Well, if I let them take each other out first, you know,
You know, fair.
then there's less of them for me to deal with.
I am the king of crystals.
This is the heart of the nest. It has taken
See,
root.
it was much easier. I only had to deal with like
Reactivating the
3 or 4 of
generator
them.
will destroy the nest.
Chain gun! Chain gun!
Oh, we got light metal material for BB1. Chain gun.
It's right there.
We're so close to that. Can't get 5%.
Venom was so close
But
to
I'll
we.
go around the building.
Oh! So, Blaze, I mean Red, when you mentioned the rad suit, that's in this game. They got acid.
Okay. Is that a carbonite? Or it's just a door that's like melted? That just reminds me of carbonite, you know?
Yeah.
Me missing the ledges. There wasn't any yellow paint. How was I supposed to know?
The yellow paint is only for story related one. Non-yellow paint's for probably secrets, maybe.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's gonna be some kind of optional goodie. And then I goofed it up. There's a thing behind the wall. See it? How do I destroy melty walls? It's gotta be something. Breakable structure. Do I need like explosives? A good explosive one. When do I get the bomb bag?
You get it from the Sith temple on the next planet. I'm
Okay,
joking.
definitely not with that climbable surface up there wanted me to do, but I didn't need it. So there, nah, take that. Oop.
I like how you're like, yeah, I don't even believe which.
I'm on the other side of the thing.
Why'd the chicken cross the road? It's because it's a chicken. It does what it fucking wants. No one tells the chicken what the... It don't listen to you. It's a fucking chicken.
I have found an explosive. Oh, dang it. I did the wrong thing. Explosive. Come back.
Bakunetsu, la la la.
I know how I can destroy the other thing now. It's just going to take a long walk with me and my new explosive dog.
It's just between you, me, and my guards!
Gods.
Am I fucking missing something? I know I probably am. I have no idea what the fuck I'm missing.
Alright, what's my prize? Experience, I think.
Decent prize.
I've just been going all in. I've just been going all in on the more max health and heals more so far.
The opposite of how I play these games.
Feel like I will get the combat accoutrements later.
I play by the rules of I don't need health if everything's dead, so they can't attack me.
Don't have to worry about being in a native class if nothing's alive to damage the class.
I don't.
If somebody does manage to shatter the glass, it didn't happen. Let me just revert.
Okay, that's a half eye. The way I've done Pragmata is I've maxed out the healing, but not my health, and use the health gauge, so if I'm at more than half health, an attack can't kill me, and one healing item fully heals me.
How is that?
I like it. It's definitely got souls.
It does not have death runs.
Yeah, it doesn't have, like, there are no corpse runs, but it's definitely got souls DNA in it.
In what way? Like bonfires respawn enemies?
That's part of it, yes.
Let's see what else. I mean, so I guess no corpse running. Like, is there anything that is like significant, like experience that's lost on death or something?
Nope.
Or money?
Everything we collect.
Okay, that's not really.
Don't be afraid. Once your soul has been consumed,
I'm also more. It says it's got the checkpoint.
Fear will
Using the
cease to
checkpoints
exist.
brings everybody back, but also I'm more saying as someone who's played lots of Souls-likes, it's got the feel of one, if not necessarily the mechanics.
When you say the feel, do you mean like the how the combat plays, or
Just the everything. Like this was made by people who
The
like
setting?
Souls like game.
I heard they're hacking.
It's
the
Souls
minigames.
adjacent is probably the better.
You say hacking minigame, it is
The hacking
50%.
combat.
It is 50%, if not more than, of the combat. In the sense of enemies have massive defense that you can hurt, but it's very negligible if you try, until you hack them.
Oh, okay. One other thing that I just remembered, and it's like definitely not because I'm currently playing a game related thing. Is there any form of healing outside of a limited resource that you can only restore at checkpoints?
You can have drops that give you a little bit, but they are very rare. And there are later skills that let you heal from like hacking, but those are also still limited in a different way.
Okay, so it kind of starts out like full yes, and then it is high go.
Yeah. One of the skills I didn't try might be unlimited, but I also don't know how strong it would be, because I didn't try it.
I don't know, I was just kind of curious. Like, I had heard, about it, and I wasn't entirely sure. It's like, I'm not sure, if I like.
One of the things I unlocked very early because I saw it was like, all right, the first time I get the resource to do that, to do one of these items, I'm doing this one is glitch time.
Or bullet time, I will accept it.
I believe it was called fast moves.
But yeah, so maybe based on how you're describing it, it definitely wasn't the kind of game that I was like, saw and I was immediately like, oh yeah, I need to like, get this and play this right away. It was kind of more of a, like wait and see, like, what people say about it. And even then, I've been content to just work on my backlog.
Yeah.
For now, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I would like even go back and pick it up at some point. Because like there are other games on my list of like things that I wanted to get and have not yet gotten. Been busy with other stuff, so.
Most succinct way I can put it is, it's a game made by people who like Souls-likes, but doesn't have the most complained about parts of Souls.
How would you say like the story is?
A little abrupt in some points, but overall decent. Hair. We're talking about the newest dad simulator.
The Last of Us in space. I actually don't know if it's in space. I just know it's like kind of
It's on the moon.
techie. Okay, so yeah, kinda.
Check to see if the mute buttons on your thing is working, Air.
No, I just heard him.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There.
my thing's lighting up, so it seems like it's working.
Okay, I heard you. I heard you afterwards.
It was early just joint screen warming up temperamentalness.
Yeah.
Empowered Demon.
Quality software.
What the fuck? No, not an Empowered Pinky! Not an Empowered Pinky! Fuck off!
Actually, this is the best one if you have a blood punch.
I don't!
Empowered piggies are still have the get one shot by a blood punch to the face.
Okay, good news. There's still two shot. It's instead of one shotgun shell, it's two. I hate the fact that sometimes it just like the picking up the token one just doesn't go through.
Especially for that one that's in acid.
Have we discussed the Steam controller price and release date yet?
Unless they did while I was away briefly.
No, I didn't.
I only like had brief interactions.
Yeah, I think it's either May 4th or 5th. I don't. It was one of those. It's within the first week.
Okay, I don't
And
actually know
$100.
that again.
You know,
Yeah,
is it
I
what
saw
kind
the
of what kind of
$100.
sticks is it? What?
TMR.
PMR.
So best, non.
Yeah. Which
So-
apparently works based off of quantum mechanics, which I was not aware of.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I didn't know
The
that.
tunneling in TMR is like literally
Oh, like quantum
electrons
tunneling.
quantum
Okay.
tunneling through shit that they shouldn't go through, and the presence of a magnetic field influences how often they do it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's honestly quite metal. I'm not gonna lie.
The generator is in a dormant state.
Honestly, this just feels like humanity's a continuation of humanity's
Unlocking the left
obsession with finding different ways to boil water.
It really is. Here's the thing. Nuclear is basically just the most efficient way to boil water.
That we know of.
That we know of.
That we've gotten working so far.
I mean, if we could ever find a way to produce antimatter at scale.
We could get
That
fusion
should-
up and
50%
running.
of power has been restored. The second
I was gonna say that we could just use Twitter, but that's where nothing
Fusion could
matters.
be promising, like if we can get it to be efficient.
I'm unable to open the door to the second terminal
Yeah.
at this time. You'll need to find an alternate route.
I just thought about
It's
like
going to be
Star Wars,
like-
Star Wars and the Death Star. Is the Death Star basically like someone's like is the Death Star exploding just like
for you?
the
Ask what you can do for us.
Think how much water you could boil with the energy from that explosion.
like just like the Death Star's the Death Star's explosion is just a really big boiler explosion.
Be a good host to our new.
Yeah, stepping back to the fusion bit, it is so funny. Like, the technology that is sort of framed as like the end goal of fusion electric destruction. It is another way of boiling water.
Question: is solar just another way to boil water?
No.
Depends on what type of solar you're using.
That's-
There
yeah.
are forms of solar that do it.
Okay.
So, when you think of like solar panels,
Yeah, sword cannon.
fun fact, solar panels technology just optimized differently. Like if you run power into a solar panel, it'll emit UV light, presumably that's the type of light that like I guess most energy from or something. I don't fucking know. And if you point a bright enough light at an LED, it'll like produce a voltage.
All right.
Yep.
Who wants to see?
Stay
One,
with
two,
fans.
one.
We went from using, resistors for light to diodes.
So
How resistive lighting is like the most caveman way to make light out of electricity. It's just like, make it so hot that it glows.
Yep.
But make sure it's in a vacuum so it doesn't immediately burn.
Yeah. We can make light for a second.
Yeah. But the challenging part is continuing to make light for more than half a second.
Well, you gotta be specific there, because a specific time frame.
Safely.
Consistently is the word you're looking for. Because, unfortunately, if you set a man on fire, he will be spending quite a few minutes on fire.
I don't remember what the fuck is the
Teach a man to
Light
fish.
Make fire for a lifetime, set a man on fire, give him fire for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Make a man on fire, you know.
That's where it should have started.
Just set a man on fire.
Yeah, kill the man on fire and he'll be warm for a night. Set a man on fire and he'll be warm for a night.
There we go. We finally got it.
Yep, it only took us how many berries?
So, but that reminds me of the dark joke. Like, if you put a if you put a baby underwater, it'll be able to breathe water for the rest of its life.
There's a lot of dead baby jokes that you can do something like that with.
A similar.
Like everything imaginable.
Not a good opener to a sentence.
No, another similar one that I can't remember exactly how it went, but like discussion about the caloric potential of like uranium, as like it'll be enough calories to last you the rest of your life.
Ignore the other side effects of consuming uranium.
That would be the
Hey!
I'm
Hey!
literally doing like everything that I can to avoid the plot. Well, I can go over here. I should do that before I do the plot. At this point, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do the plot.
As long as you're not playing Shenmue, it's a valid strategy. Star Wars.
I love the video game class that goes, oh, I'm supposed to go this way. I should go somewhere else.
As long as the game actually marks what the correct way is, so you don't have to do the whole juggle of this way looks wrong. All right, let's do this, and it turns out to be right. No, turn around.
Yeah. Or the really frustrating one, I feel like I've been doing this for a while. I got this fun stuff. I could go I've been doing this one for a while too. Ah, it's still taking steps like the other one was the wrong way.
Mine.
was the right way. Was the right way to progress,
Yeah.
not progress.
Like open if you like something hidden.
So, in other
I almost
news,
just went back for a checkpoint and then I saw what that and it's like, oh, I didn't go back.
so, Error. I don't know if you've been here since it's been announced, but this weekend, a ROM hack was a Mega Man ROM hack was announced.
Oh,
Not ROM hack, fan game.
okay.
Mega Man DX Extreme. Basically, it's basically Mega Man Extreme. The Extreme is spelled with an X. It's Extreme.
The GBA port.
The Game Boy.
Just a port.
Game Boy Color port, GBC.
Yeah, color. Plays on a GBA.
Yeah. It's basically Mega Man Extreme is basically they shoved Mega Man X1 and X2 together, had 4 bosses from each, and had 2 unique enemies, which are kind of fucking pathetic enemies.
Play your last pathetic card, Yuki.
My grandpa's deck doesn't have any pathetic cards, except for maybe Karibo.
Also where my mind is going.
You know
What
the
about
funny
Karibo?
thing? You know the funny
What about
thing?
Karibo?
Do
That
you
way
want to
it's
know the
forced.
funny thing? Do you know the funny thing is? Karibo might be one of the most useful cards Yugi has in his deck. Like,
I mean, at that point in the anime, that's one of the only effect monsters he has, probably, right?
let me think of Yugi's deck.
My brain's gotten about as far as Summon Skull, Dark Magician, Celtic Guardian, that weird cat monster thing that I can't think of the name of.
What? Weird cat monster thing?
Nakahara?
I think that was in Yugi's deck. I don't fucking know. I'm probably making shit up.
What? Cat monster?
I will do some digging and see if I
Girl,
can figure
right?
this out.
Neko.
It's not. It's more like a big cat, not small cat, like lion style. But I'm thinking.
Leo? Leo gun? I think. I'm not sure. Maybe. I remember.
I'm
Feral-
probably just
Feral
thinking of
Imp?
like
Wait, Feral Imp?
no,
the
but
green- the
that's
green-
another good call out for
The green imp? The
Yeah.
green?
The Zelda King of Mythical Beasts.
Oh yeah. That like no, but we're talking about his Duelist Kingdom deck. That wasn't in his Duelist
that
Kingdom
was.
deck.
I'm just like thinking of shit that I remember.
What of
I
the
thought
cards?
was vaguely early in the anime.
What about
Okay. Are we saying Duelist Kingdom or Duelist Kingdom and Battle City? Because like if we're just saying Duelist Kingdom, then yeah, I think like actually no. Technically, he has Dark Sage. He has the Dark Sage, but which is the old man version of the Dark Magician that he used against Joey and the.
Okay, yeah, I have confirmed that Gazelle first shows up in the first episode where you was fighting one of the real monsters with the Exodian. So that is newer than I thought it was.
Yeah, that is Battle City. 1000% Battle City.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't watched that part of the anime since the early 2000s.
You know what? Do you want to do a Yu-Gi-Oh anime watch through?
That's gonna take a while.
Not if we have if we just have it in the background of these streams, just
Like,
No one that we're actively paying attention to, just here's what's going on.
But alright. Now you got me in the Yu-Gi-Oh mood. God damn it. I will hold on. Let me go through Yugi's duels. Yugi versus Kaiba. Technically, I could go by the manga also, just like his technically first duel with fun fact, Yugi's duel with Kaiba in the anime is based off of the end of the Def T arc.
I just want to say that the phrase Yugi's duel with Kaiba in the anime does not narrow it down much.
For the duel, the first episode of the.
Okay, the first duel. Okay.
Yeah, the pilot.
I'm just saying, there's been like a bazillion Yugi versus Kaiba duels.
There's been 4.
And are there any other matchups that have happened more often than that, at least in the original series? The original series is the only one I've got any hope in owning.
Actually, now you think about that, good point. But also, like, one of those duels is technically not Kaiba, it's, and it's only Mangex. Two of those duels are not, are one of those two of those duels, okay, like, so it's like 5 duels, but one of them is his ancient Egyptian counterpart in the past, and one of them is manga exclusive. You know what? I think going through the manga might be faster for us. Like, depending on how fast you guys read.
I need to get going. So.
You have a good night, my friend.
Good night.
Night. So, fun fact: the Yugi and Kaiba duel, the I summon Exodia one, in the manga is their second duel. Because the first duel, it is like he didn't have 3 blue eyes. He had just the one that he stole from. Like the first thing with Kaiba is that originally he pretended to be their Yugi and Kaiba's friend. If you watched the season 0 anime, like, basically,
I've watched the abridged version of it.
Hold on. I think there might be a YouTube video of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. Is there? I forgot that season 0 was 27 episodes plus a movie.
That's longer than I would have guessed. Also, I've apparently Yugipedia has a page that's just Yugimoto's Duelist Kingdom deck.
Makes sense.
That's the non. Is that the non?
I do not appear to be fandom because it's not one of the wiki automatically. So
yeah, Yugipedia. Fun fact, a lot of the information between the two is the same, but the fandom has weirdly a lot more specific things, like classification for cards, like if this card's male or female, and the reasoning for putting it into that one. For example, Lightsworn Jane. from the
The
lights
UAC.
looks very.
Blood sacrifice today makes for a better tomorrow.
Do we
Fuck.
want me? Do you want me to read off the list of cards in the Duelist Kingdom deck?
Yeah.
These monsters. I'm gonna skip over all the body parts of Exodia because we know that Exodia is in the deck, and I don't need to say it 5 times.
What? No, you mean this isn't a deck that's running just the left arm of Exodia and no other part?
I mean, technically, he loses them before Duelist Kingdom. Also, what the fuck?
Well, they all have a note 1 attached that it was. This card was present in his deck only for the first 3 episodes. Weevil Underwood threw this card off the boat to Duelist Kingdom in episode 3.
What the fuck is who is Sleepy? Hello, I didn't see you.
No clue, but I checked the count date and it's actually been existing for a couple years, so I didn't immediately nuke them.
I
No,
don't
the
know
first
why
one
we're
was a
talking
legit
about
person,
cheese.
The second one was not.
Well, my question is, why are they talking about cheese? Like,
I have no clue. That made me suspicious, but and why I was checking, but I checked and then I was like,
like I should have paid attention, but like since I have the fucking stomach ache, I'm on my bed, so it's kind of hard to see the fucking.
that was also 40 minutes ago.
Ow. Okay. Can I change that? No. Anyway, continue listing off cards.
Yes.
All right.
So we got for normal monsters, Beaver Warrior, Celtic Guardian, Curse of Dragon, Dark Magician, Feral Imp, Gaia the Fierce Knight, Giant Soldier of Stone, Griffthor, which I don't remember ever hearing said out loud.
It might have had a different name. Oh no! It might have been one of like you probably watched it back then when they had like when.
That is a really that is a really ugly looking creature. I just clicked on the page and wow. I have no memory. Anyway, Horn Imp, Gamori Dragon, Mammoth Graveyard, Mystical Elf, Root Kaiser,
Opposed to a regular one.
but it is set in defense position and destroyed in episode 1. Silverfang, Summon Skull. I'm surprised I didn't. For Summon Skull. Torike, same note as Root Kaiser. Wing Dragon, Great of the Fortress. Zombie Warrior. With the note, this card is played as a normal monster. It is a fusion.
Okay. To be fair to that, a lot of fusion monsters in the anime, in the manga were in the actual game were originally just normal summon monsters like Flame Swordsman. Fun fact: Flame Swordsman in the manga was just a normal monster.
And then we have for Pet Monsters, Catapult Pearl with the hilarious note in parentheses next to it. Used later in this arc with a different effect. Yeah, it's a different effect, alright.
It's just errata.
It's more.
Karibo and Sangan.
Karibo and Sangan.
Yeah.
Is that the effect
is
monsters?
Positioned and destroyed in episode 1, so he never does anything productive with it.
With Sangan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, since he has Sangan, technically that's the other probably really useful monster. So, his most useful monsters, technically anything above 2,200 attack points in the Duelist Kingdom rules, because that. Horn of the Unicorn technically would be his most useful equip spell, because that in the actual game it just equips to everything.
One of the annotation notes for each spell with the note describing the scene in the visualization of this sketch in episode 33. So like
never used.
Yeah, so like let's just throw some shit on the artist for like let's just throw some cards on the screen that look
He
like
does
they might
have
be in
the
this
spell later in the Battle City arc.
Oh, okay.
So if
That does make at least a little more sense.
So he probably never drew it in.
I think my brain just saw back-to-back magical hats and Makiyu the Magical Mist, and my brain was like, I'd just say something about
magic.
Mystery Tour.
God.
I had to go back and look, and I'm like, nope, it definitely didn't.
That's your brain filling in stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Makiyu, the mystical thing, really is a lot more useful in the anime than I think it ever was in the games, in the actual card game.
Yeah.
Alright, now Battle City. Actually, no. Karibo technically didn't have that much of an effect in... I also forgot he had Catapult Turtle. Literal... If he had that... Like, if that had its game effect... He would have won Battle City just so quick, so many times. So, fun fact. You know, Yugi's duel with Mai in the anime? Like... where he's like distracted by the Pharaoh, like his thing in the. That's a dub thing. In the sub, he's just hyper focused on Pegasus because he's having a little bit of a. I need to focus on Pegasus, and like Mai basically is like, Yugi, you need to remember, you need to focus on the here and now. I want to face you at your best because you're strongest. And that's when Yugi starts like, oh right, Mai is not. Mai is a strong duelist. She just also kind of uses So actually, fun fact, the English anime won't tell you this, but she's a casino hostess. She's a dealer and other stuff for a casino boat. And fun fact, in the anime, She's basically a rich orphan. Like, and the dub, the dub never goes into it, but her parents died at a young age. My life is suffering. Like the dub's like my parents weren't around. In the sub, the reason's obvious. They're fucking dead.
Yeah. I don't know, my parents spent a lot of time underground when I was a kid. Didn't really move a lot.
Is it ever specified how they died?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because you could also go to the point of they were actually around a lot. Some of them were of them was over there. Some was up over there.
God damn it. I think it might have been a car crash. I also like how like they couldn't for the Noah arc, like the Noah's arc, they were like, yeah, we can't necessarily write around the fact that Noah's dead completely. We can say like he's completely paralyzed from the
he's even more horrifically than dying. He's paralyzed from the waist down.
No, from the neck. He basically, the only thing is like his mind is the only thing that's it. So Gozaboro's like, we're gonna digitize my son. And also, in the sub, Gozaboro is definitely a bigger jackass than he is in the thing. Fun fact. In the manga, Kaiba's Seto Kaiba is the one to kill his stepdad, I think. Or at least made him commit suicide after he took over the...
He is the cause. Whether he actively did a thing or not, he is the cause.
Yeah. In Season 0, in the Season 0 anime, you actually get to see the point where Kaiba takes over and kills or deals with his stepdad. Mind you, if you've seen in the what Gozaboro did to the manga, it's very much Gozaboro is a fucking is filth. I haven't been getting things. By the way, where the fuck do I get to the... Oh. Out there. Fuck me. People be like, Shadow, why are you taking so long with the thing? One of my special interests has been mentioned, and I also mentioned my other special interests. So, map Can you?
We found the thing we can bring up to distract the teacher so they don't remember about the homework.
Yeah, basically. Just happened to be that thing is. I really want to watch the sub version of Yu-Gi-Oh, but that requires so much focus because like it's a sub, not a dub, so I can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna do this instead.
Yeah.
Potential to be able to have subs up on the side.
Good for you. You want a cookie?
No, because it's often the level of focus that being able to do that causes is also a required level of focus for other things. So I cannot do anything with it without like 2 or 3 things going on at once.
My issue's like, I can't have more. I only have 2 pairs of. I only have 1 pair of 2 eyes, 1 pair of eyes. I was about to say 2 pairs of Unfortunately, the second pair is right behind the first one, so I can't really look in 2 different fucking ways. But I also want to watch the dub also, so it's just kind of like... I'm in a catch-22 right now. And honestly, I am a little bit dead, I'm gonna be honest. I want to go more into other stuff, and it's just like I'm having a hard time focusing on the game and thing. Like, also I think I'm getting a little bit tired of Doom right now.
Valid.
Yeah. Been a lot of Doom.
Yeah. Anyway, if it doesn't kill my fucking computer, I can show off the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Nah, I don't want to. I'll show it off later. Until next time. I might do something different next time. I'm gonna be honest. I love this game. I love Doom, but Blaze, who is my main guide guy for this game, is currently...
It's less important for this one than 1.
Yeah, true. 1's really the worst one about that. But 2 is not 2016 thing, but like I'm also just like I think I doomed myself out. Like,
Yeah, it seems pretty fair.
but I want to end the stream so I can talk more about Yu-Gi-Oh! Off stream. Until next time, fairly well. Bye bye. See you all later. Arf, 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 arf.